Hey, it's Tony with lidl.doodle. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today I wanted to do a quick video sharing my teacher bullet journal setup for the 2024-2025 school year, which is just around the corner. So my fellow teachers, this one's for you. We go back to school August 28th, and as I'm filming this mid-August, I start with meetings and such next week. So I'm pretty much done with summer at this point. I have a couple more days. So I am using one of the Rhodia stitched spine journals that I have. I have a whole drawer of these. I love them. They're thinner. I think it's got 80 pages in it. And these are great for my school year because I don't do a ton of school bullet journaling, but it's enough that I can fill one of these up generally in one school year. So just on the front page, just a cover page. I always write my schedule out because it's going to take me a few days to figure out what class period is when. So something I'm going to do differently this year than I have done in the past is I went ahead and did a calendar just Monday through Friday for every month of the school year with a little spot for some notes. And this will house just school related dates. So like homecoming, I'm the senior class advisor, so I help out with homecoming. I need to know when that is, so I'll be putting that, homecoming week, our teacher in service, days that we have off, breaks, assemblies, things that I need to remember and plan around, Thanksgiving break, holiday break. Oh my gosh, we start holiday break 2 days before Christmas. That's just going to be nuts. And we don't go back until when January 6th. That is such a weird schedule this year. Anyway, so, last day of the semester, I'll write down when my grades are due. And so it's kind of like just a nice overview. I typically print out like a calendar every month and have it just at my desk. And I decided I would rather try this to have it in one spot. This is always on my desk. This is always with me. I'm not worried about printing out a new calendar every month. So that's how I'm starting my teacher bullet journal off. The next few pages I've left blank for my building leadership team notes. And even though I left 4 pages, I don't know if I'll need more, but I wanted them all in one section because historically I'll take notes and then take notes for something else below that, and then I have to go back and dig through where are my BLT notes. So I gave myself 4 pages, which I feel like is going to be enough. We don't meet that often, to house all of my BLT notes here. The other thing I did is kind of just highlighted in the green. That way, if I do need more pages after these 4 and I have to go further on in the back of the notebook, I will use this same header to oh yeah, that's more BLT notes. So I'll just kind of standardize that. That's the BLT look. I gave myself 2 full pages for my August through October to do. Again, if I need more pages and I have to go past what I've already filled out, I'll use this same color scheme and header to identify that that's still my fall to-do list. And then I just gave myself a page for jotting down ideas for starting out the school year. If I have new ideas for projects, if I have a website that I want to visit, anything that crops up. For my AP class, my Facebook AP language group is very active, and they're always posting new ideas and projects and things to, freshen up, the curriculum. And so if I want to remember, oh yeah, go check out this project in the files, I'll jot it down here. And again, I will color code. So this year, any notes that I take about my art class will be teal, my seniors are going to be purple, and my AP kids are going to be green. So that helps me associate where, if I'm jotting something down or sticky notes or whatnot, I will use those colors. Just a page to jot down ideas for supplies or things that I need. I have a certain amount of budget for my art classes, so I'll do a better job of keeping track instead of always hassling my secretary how much money I have left. Okay, so this is how I'm setting up my first few weeks of lesson planning, and I think this is not the only way to do it. This is just how I have done it in the past. So instead of like first period, second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period, etc., down the left side, I've done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and because I have 3 preps, I only do 3 columns because my 2 art classes are probably going to be doing the same thing. My 2 senior classes are going to be doing the same thing. And my AP class is just a standalone. So for these 2 art and seniors, for the first couple of weeks at least, the classes are going to be on the same pace. Now, once we get a little further into the semester, they may, jump ahead. And at that point, I would just draw a line in that box and go, second period, sixth period, if I had any kind of discrepancy between what the 2 class periods are doing. You could also do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to do. I've done that before as well. And then your class periods. We're a 7-period day, so I have 6 classes. We have a homeroom. It's called Focus, which is our period 3, and then I've got my 3 preps. So I've given myself 4 weeks of this because typically after about 4 weeks, I don't need to be jotting down in much detail, at least, what I'm doing on a daily basis because we're just in the flow. And this is going to be my 26th year teaching, so I kind of have it down as far as my pacing. Not that I have teaching down by any stretch of the imagination. And then that's all I have at the front. So this is going to be wherever I need to create a new page. Once I'm back for our learning improvement days, not next week, but the week after, I'll have a better idea, if we've got any kind of new initiatives or new acronyms. Us teachers, we love our acronyms. I'll just have spaces for notes. So in the back, I created a couple of pages for our learning improvement days. So it's August 20th through the 22nd. And I left these 3 blank. I don't think I'm going to need 3 pages for this, but if I do, I've got it. And then I just put a little sticky note there, my pen test page, which I always have. And then the last thing I set up is 2 pages. One, I'm going to record good things that happened this year. I'm going to record moments of great conversation with my students, or somebody does something really awesome for somebody else that I witnessed, or we had a great time in this discussion, etc. Because teaching is really hard right now, and teenagers and cell phones are really hard right now. And I want to be looking for the good things and hold those good things in a place of gratitude that I have always been so passionate about teaching, and I have always loved working with teenagers. It's why I've dedicated my last 25 years to doing so. And sometimes we lose sight of that when things are hard. And so I decided I'm just going to record. I'm just going to put those things down. And then the other thing, I started this last year kind of by accident. At our first staff meeting of the year, we were sharing just kind of all these really weird things that had happened just like in the first week of school. Like somebody found a dog in our tech room. I mean, it was just like the most random thing. So I had written just a few things down, and then at the end of the school year, I found that list, and there were only a few things on it, but we were cracking up. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to be more intentional about that. And I'm going to write down things that, as a staff, happen, in the lunchroom or in a meeting, or just random stories or things that we have that make us laugh, and so that we can kind of reflect on that at the end of the school year. So anyway, that's all I have set up to start with. Again, I could definitely be more detailed, I'm sure, in some of these pages, but because I'm trying some new things out here with the, the yearly calendar, etc. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. And I'm going to try to be better about bullet journaling, specifically in my teacher bullet journal, because normally I'll kind of fall off of it a little bit, and then it's just like a mess of notes. So I'm going to try to be a little more organized this year, and stay focused. And I think this calendar is really going to help me. And then just, again, having these first 4 weeks kind of mapped out, of what we're doing in my classes. And then once I get to know my students and kind of know what they need for pacing, I will adjust. So that's why I didn't do more than 4 weeks. So, and even so, our first week is only 3 days, and then our second week is 4 days because of Labor Day. So anyway, that is my teacher bullet journal. And I hope, maybe if you are thinking about setting up a teacher bullet journal, you can get a little idea there, or something might stand out as helpful or useful for you. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will share updates with this teacher bullet journal if there's anything worthy of updating or anything that I think might be helpful. So if you have not started back to school, teacher friends, I wish you the best first day ever. I hope you have a great start to your 2024-2025 school year. And thanks for stopping by. Take care.